Nirvana, with how Lithium sounded in its very early days, and with drummer Chad Channing. David Bowie doesn't remember a thing from 1976. He was drinking so much and doing so much coke that he claims that the whole year, including the making of the Station to Station album, is completely absent from his memory. Now, as bad as things were for him, they were even worse for his buddy Iggy Pop. In 1974, he tried to get something going with Ray Manzarek, the keyboard player from The Doors, but that fell apart. And then shortly after, his manager bailed because Iggy was just too strung out and too far gone. How far? Well, late in the year, police were called to a location of Hamburger Hamlet, a restaurant chain, where Iggy was leering at customers and drooling all over the place. They found him hiding under the counter. That led to a stint in the UCLA Neuropsychiatric Institute, where he was diagnosed with excess narcissism, exacerbated by an underlying bipolar disorder, all made worse by heroin and cocaine. Iggy didn't have many visitors while he was in the hospital. Bowie was one, and he thoughtfully brought along some cocaine, as a treat. Another visitor was Ola Hudson, Bowie's costume designer, and she brought her 9-year-old son named Saul on that visit. Saul would later pick up a guitar and change his name to Slash. Once Iggy was out, Bowie decided that if either one of them were going to stay alive, they had to get out of Los Angeles. So, where to go? Berlin. This period was one of the best and most prolific for both guys. Iggy cranked out 2 albums in less than a year, both produced by Bowie. And the first of those records was called The Idiot. One of the centerpieces of that album was a song that began life as a David Bowie track called Borderline. Iggy found it, and then he rewrote it as sort of a love letter to his then girlfriend, Kula Nguyen. And he called it China Girl.